Are you new to VHDL coding? I will help you on your first code today. So we are making a simple digital system where you give two inputs, the input A and input B, and it will give you the output after doing the logical AND. So in short, we are making a logical AND gate digital system. I'm assuming you already know what is logical and how it functions. So I'm jumping straight to the coding part. Once your Xilinx ISC setup installed, search for the project navigator in Windows and open it. Then you will see this screen. Here, click on the project navigator and you will land on this page. Click on the new project. If you don't see this screen, then you can see the same option in the file toolbar as well. So from file, you can click on new project. So give some name. So we are making a simple AND gate. I will type AND gate. Click on next. If you don't have the physical FPGA device, you can select any device. I have Spartan 3A XA3S50E TQ144, so I have selected that. Make sure preferred language is VHDL because you are writing your code in the VHDL language. Else you can leave as it is for now. Click on next. Click on finish. So once you set up that, you will see your project name as an AND gate, which is just you have created, and your device name here. Then click on the create new source from here. Select the VSDL module. If you are writing your code in the VSDL language, give some names. Suppose I am giving AND gate. Click on next. At this page, you are telling your digital system how many inputs it will have or how many outputs it will have. So basically, you are just defining your pins of your digital system. So here if you are making an AND gate with two inputs, so we will have two inputs. Give them name. Suppose I am saying input E, so that is input. So we will select in. Another input is B, that is again input type. Suppose we are typing output as the out, but this is output type, this is out pin, so click out here and click next. It will give you the summary, whatever you have selected over this selection. Review this ones and then click finish. It will automatically create the body for your project or your VSDL code. So we'll just need to define its structure, or we just need to write the behavior of our digital system. So we are creating a AND gate type B out, but we need to move in input A, logical and input B, terminate with the semicolon. I hope you feel that easy. So once you have your code written, you are required to check for the syntax error if your code has any. So for that, go to the processes section and under the synthesize section, double click on the check syntax. It will check for if your code has any syntax error. So it is clean and we are required to see if it is functioning like what we are designing it for. So it is AND gate. We need to check if we are getting the same results what AND gate should give us. So for that, click on the simulation tab in the design section and expand it here. Click on the AND gate, which you have just written. Check for the behavior check syntax. It is just quick. Then double click on simulate behavioral model. Okay, so first I'm clearing it. Click on the simulation and restart everything. So iSimulator is open now. This is our analysis window where we have two inputs in our system design. So it is input A, input B, and output D out. This is the object section where you have all the variables, all the inputs, all the outputs which you have defined in your VSDL code. And also you are required to force any value, or if you want to give any clock to the inputs, you can do it from here. Okay, so first you learn how to set any value for your input pins. For that, Select the pin first and then right click on that, select the force constant, give any value from 0 or 1 because this is binary type. So I'm giving binary 0, click apply, okay. Select the B input, right click on that, select force constant, and suppose you are giving value 1, click on apply, okay. Here's the button where you can click and it will run the simulation for some specific time. That is, you can specify from the next window. So click on here. So you can see, so let's zoom out. So we give input 0 on input pin A. We gave 1 on input B. Because this AND gate, we are getting 0 as a result. Now change input A to 1. So as an AND gate function, I'm expecting to see 1 as an output. So click on run and see the changes. So input A is 1, input B is 1, so D out is 1. Instead of forcing values to your input pins manually, I will suggest to force value to your input pins through defining the clock. Trust me guys, that is the easiest way to simulate your digital system with maximum possible input condition, and that too with very less number of clicks. I pasted the link in the description box if you wanted to learn how to force values to input pins through defining the clock. Please check out there. Now it's time to synthesize your digital system and view the RTL logic design. So click on ISC project navigator, jump back to the implementation section and double click on the view RTL schematic. Wait for a while and then click on OK. So this is your system. This is AND gate which you have defined. You have defined input E, you have defined input B on the left side. On the right hand side, there's an output. So there's one output, D out. Double click on that and you will see your digital system with the AND gate, input A and input B, and the output is D out. I hope you feel a little confident to start writing a small digital system now. VHDL support all basic gate functions by default. For example, AND gate, which we have just created, we have just designed. And apart that, you will have OR gate, NOT gate, NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR gate, and XNOR gate. So if you feel a little confident, try design your own digital system for all these basic digital gates and test them by your own. I wish you the best. Once you are done, please let me know from the comment section. Hope you are liking the content. If you learned something today, please hit like, comment your suggestions, and please subscribe us and share with your connections too. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye bye.